Hey, Rabbi Willem. Can you share something in the Parsha?
Wow, he's good. He's good. Did you see the pool? You want to go into the pool?
Sure. You go with me?
No. Okay, this week's Parsha is Parshas Shoftim. We have over here Chassidish Bachrim here. You know, in the Torah, it doesn't say anywhere a mitzvah that you have to be smart. Right? It doesn't say anywhere. But there is a mitzvah that you have to be a Tamim. Tamim Tia Mashem. It's right up Detroit's alley, yeah? It's right up. Tamim Tia Mashem Alekecha. Now, we're living in a place where you have bears. You know that? If you don't clean up after this Fabring, there are going to be bears here. And there's a guy who came to shul this week, and he said that last week he saw a bear the size of Eig Melech HaBoshen. And I told him, he was a Litvish Chaverman. I said, oh, punk for you. Because by you, it's the Elul bear. Elul! You know, by the Elul, it's the Elul bear. So we have a choice to make. We're entering Chodesh Elul. You could enter Chodesh Elul in a beer manner. Elul, which is Shuvah Me'ira. You're a big Chassidish guy, you know Shuvah Me'ira. And then there is Shuvah Me'ava. The Gemara says that Shuvah Me'ava has the Maila that's Doinus Nasala Kazachias. That doesn't happen by Shuvah Me'ira. You know, Chassidim used to say that now everybody's traveling to the Rebbe. You go to the Rebbe. So back now, you get in the car, fill up a car, you go to the Rebbe. But back then, it used to be a horse and buggy. So there were three groups of people who are in the horse and buggy, who are traveling. There is the person who wants to go to the Rebbe. There is the Balagala who's getting paid to bring the person to the Rebbe. And then there's the horse who's the horse. They're all traveling. They're all traveling and leaving point A and getting to point B. But each one has his own mechuvin. The horse is going for his carrot or whatever they're showing for his hay. The Balagala is going for the jengi, for the money. And the Chassid is going to be Mekusha to the Rebbe. So remember, in this week's Parsha it also says, Lo Yarba Lo Susim. The Melech, the Rebbe, doesn't need any more horses. Reuven Dunan used to say that if a Chassid doesn't behave properly, he's being Machshor Rachman al the Rebbe on the Isser. Which Isser? Lo Yarba Lo Susim. You have to behave properly. So when you're going from point A to point B and you're getting prepared for Rosh Hashanah, for Elul, do it the right way. Do it not like the horse who's going for the hay. Don't even do it for the money, for the fame. Do it for what? The Her Shemtiv. Do it for the Pneumius. Do it for the Pneumius. For what you really need. Now there's a beautiful story. There is a beautiful story of again a story with a Chayalim that they were grouping together to go fight their enemy. But they were getting closer and closer to the enemy. But as they're getting closer, they decided to camp somewhere and sleep and get energy. So they should next day, tomorrow, they'll be able to fight. So of course they rest up and they make food and they do all. Next morning they wake up and they get ready to fight. One Shlamazel, who's not in a rush, decided, well, I need my hot soup, I need my hot cup of coffee. And sure enough, everybody left and he's staying behind. But he's slow and he drinks his cup of coffee, he drinks his soup, whatever it is. And as Shlamazel, he spills some of it on the horse. He spills some of it on the horse makes a vayivrach, and he catches his group that was in front of him. Not only he catches his group in front of him, he races ahead of them. He races straight to the enemy. The enemy sees Mishlach is coming towards them. They make an about face and they run away. They give up without fear. Again, why? So when they wanted to give this soldier as a reward, what's it called, a purple star or something for what he did, they said, what was your cheshbon? Where was your Mesiras Nefesh? You didn't even go with the rest of the people. You went out, Eina Alein, Mesiras Nefesh. He says, what's that Mesiras Nefesh? Nothing to do with me. My horse was burned, so my horse was running from fire. So they said, Ey Bazei, the one that deserves the purple star, the purple, what is it called?
Medal.
Purple medal, is not you. We'll put it over the horse. Uvechein Rabbeisai, it's Chodesh Elul, And one time together. You want to all do Elul? Can we do an Elul all together? Even from Bachman to Detroit. Can we do it together? 1, 2, 3. Elul! Ah, this is geschmack. I have to send this to Mendel. We got Chodesh Elul is coming. And but don't do it like the horses who are verbrand. Do it b'pnimius tamim tiyam Hashem alekecha. Somebody once said, as I mentioned, there's no mitzvah in the Torah to be smart, but there's a mitzvah in the Torah to be a tamim, but to be able to really do everything b'pnimius and pshita stuff from Seichel. So it's a combination of both. And everything starts already now. Everything starts now. Rosh Chodesh is Thursday, Friday. I saw a sefer just lately, a beautiful vart. He says, I always wondered why on Shulchan Aruch says on Rosh Hashanah you dip in tapuach and mosek b'dvash. Why dvash? Why not cinnamon? Why not chocolate? There's a lot of better things that you guys like better than the dvash. You're looking for something. It's sugar. So it says in Svarim because dvash comes from dvarim, from bees, and it's hayotzei min hatamei. Really, halacha says kol hayotzei min hatamei is tamei. This is one of the few things that comes from a tamei and is kosher. And this is what we're telling the Eibishter. The last 12 months, we were tmeim. But we are yotzim and atama, we're becoming better. That's the symbolic. What's up is dvash, and Paiskim are medayik, it says, tapuach masuk b'dvash. So, I'll pick up all let's stay tapuchim, but I saw a nice shot this year. It says, tapuach grows, takes 50 days to grow. We know from the mice of the Koirach, Shkedim is the quickest one, but a tapuach takes 50 days to grow. The Rebbe made a big fuss that not only we start Elul by Rosh Chodesh Elul, we already start wishing. The Rebbe brought from the Bnei Yissaschar that we do it from Tu B'Av, is Begamatria Ksiva Chesima Toiva, but there's 50 days from Tisha B'Av until Rosh Hashanah. That's the tapuach. Starting the day Tisha B'Av turns around, and we have the 50 days that takes the tapuach to grow, and we come prepared for Rosh Hashanah, and with them zinkling, only in Lubavitch. We come in there like, slichas, the whole world is laughing, crying. By us, it's ksiva, v'chasim b'toiva. Good gebench there. That was way too long. How long?